Okay, this is student C. Let's have a look at how they did. We'll start with the quotations as usual. A nice number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, and the subject terminology. Yeah, so they've talked about metaphors, similes, and long complex sentences with a repeated comma. Um, Here they've just said words for golden and illuminating. They obviously forgot that this was an adjective, which is fine. So comment on effect. Yeah, loads of purple, brilliant. So golden and illuminating, they decided to put those two words together and comment on them, which is fine. Connote, that means gets across a sense of brightness and happiness. This makes the reader associate their own feelings of brightness and happiness with Mr. Fisher's views. Yeah, so the examiner didn't give that particular comment a very high mark. They said an attempt to comment on the effect of language, a level 2. So that wasn't such a great analysis. I kind of agree with that because they haven't really really explored that word golden particularly, or that word illuminating. But anyway, let's see what happens next. So this one, this purple here, the examiner has said is a level 3. It elicits, ran like gazelles, elicits an inference of freedom through the graceful associations of a gazelle. This allows the reader to interpret the sense of fluidity that Mr. Fisher feels when thinking of books and stories. So they gave a much higher mark for that. And then this one here, they've given a level 4. Now, the examiner thinks that this is a perceptive analysis of language. By referring to this sense of freedom, children felt as a fever which has connotations of something burning. The reader interprets this as the burning passion that past generations once felt for books, and how Mr. Fisher is sad to see their passion fade. Now, the examiner thinks, and I agree, that this is a really insightful comment, a really insightful analysis of the language. They've really got to grips with this whole idea of books having an effect of a fever on the children, making them burn with passion. I think that's a great thing of the student to have noticed. So this comment wasn't that great. This one was better, but the third one was really good and got up to a level 4, which means that the whole piece got a level 4. It got 7 marks, even though there was only one piece of insightful analysis that bumped the mark up, which is great. So well done, student C.